So the Ghostbuster Transformer thing has been popping up a lot in the news. We had a Goldbergs appearance of the toy.
The toy not existing.
The toy that shouldn't exist but does exist but shouldn't exist.
Doesn't exist in the 80s, but yet it shows up in the show about the 80s. Literally destroyed the space-time rift continuum and all that.
And when you think about, like, I don't know.
What would Egon say? He would be like, it's an anomaly.
It's an anomaly. It's science. The funny thing is, I don't know how long it takes to film a Goldbergs episode, but it shows that clearly they had this way in advance and planned this all out. But the other thing I want to talk about is, so we have the G.I. Joe, the Ghostbusters Transformers comic book series, and they recently showed us issues, like the covers of issues 1, 2, 4, and 5. And they left out the cover for issue 3. And if you were really sharp to pay attention, because the cool thing is issues 1 to 5, they kind of combine together to make like a single image. And,
like a combiner team of some kind. I can't put my finger on it.
And what's cool about this is, if you look at the cover of issue 2, on the right side of it next to Ironhide, you see a very familiar arm with a very familiar energy axe, but the arm is white. And this goes back now to what we talked about, and we talked about it briefly also when we were talking about the Ghostbusters Transformer, in that there was talks about a MP-10 Ghostbuster repaint. And it looks like this, and that's the primary reason why they've left out issue number 3's cover here, is I think that issue number 3's cover is going to feature the Optimus Prime in the Ghostbuster colors. And we only just got a little preview of it because it just so happens that some of that Optimus Prime bleeds over into the cover of issue 2 here. Now, this kind of, again, leads to the credence that this is going to happen. It was something that we discussed, and then nothing came of it, and then the Ghostbuster crossover toy news happened, and we're like, well, I guess it's that then.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And we kind of left it at that. But now we have this cover, and we have that Optimus Prime arm with it's white, and it has like a little bit of red where normally it would be yellow on him. And it looks like we're going to get some kind of, I guess, Ghostbuster-ish colored Optimus Prime, I guess equal to that of the Ghostbuster Ecto-1 car here. So
it's interesting because what you can see in it is the arm, and then if you look down, you see the leg, and the leg is like a gray, and there's a red on the grill part of his like shin.
And I imagine if you, again,
that's what I'm assuming
all you have to do is look at the cover of issue number 1 with the Ectotron Transformer, and you'll see like it's pretty much, you're going to get an idea of what the color scheme is probably going to be there too. You know, so I imagine, and there's going to be a badly photoshopped image in the segment here, but I imagine it's going to be something similar to that of, let's say, the MP Ultra Magnus colors, but where it would be all the blues, it would be like reds and the browns of Ghostbusters and stuff. So it's something to expect. It's something that we kind of knew a while back, like almost 6 months ago, was going to be coming, but then we kind of it went radio silent and we don't know anything. Now, with the Ghostbusters comic, it looks like issue 3 is going to be debuting this toy visually, and then we'll have probably some kind of pre-order information and everything of that later on. I know that there's also been some really cool images that have been circulating from some of the artists. Someone had, one of the artists posted the appearance of Gozer, but as more of a Cybertronian. And it's a Cybertronian Gozer and the 2 little hellhounds, also done in a Cybertronian like Transformer style. So it's a very very interesting book visually. And again, this news pretty much confirms that we're going to be getting a white Ecto-1 colored Optimus Prime in the near future. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And this is really cool stuff. And again, there's going to be a lot more MP-10 news and more MP-10 repaints in the future.
And also, I just wanted to like go back with the Ghostbusters like crossover Ectotron basically showing up in Goldbergs. So I think people were tweeting at Jeffrey Schreck, and he actually tweeted back and said, "Where is it? Right here. Do I still have it? Oh no, it's gone. It's fallen into the ether." But he basically says, "I literally create shows so I can play with Hasbro toys early." That's what he literally said, and I thought that was really funny.